What's up guys, I'm Sean. Today's video is about cleaning your Vanos actuators on your E90 BMW 335i. If your car is misfiring, or if you're getting error codes, or has a rough idle, you may want to check your Vanos actuators. Instead of replacing them, the first thing you could do is clean them. And there's two of them. One's for the intake, one's for the exhaust. You can barely see them, but they're in there. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the engine cover to get us access, and this is a 5mm Allen key. So I already had my the engine cowl removed, so it gets more access to the back of the engine cover. So basically, it's 1, 2, 3 right there, and then there's one down right here. 4. So I had to remove my aftermarket strut bar to get clearance, and now that I did, this whole cover comes off. These are two Vanos solenoids or actuators. You gotta unclip this, and there's a 10mm bolt right there, and unclip the exhaust one, and there's a 10mm bolt right there. So what's recommended is sticking a rag below the area you're gonna work. That way you don't drop the little bolt. And also oil is gonna be coming out. So the first thing I'm gonna do is remove the top intake solenoid, the top Vanos solenoid. Basically, you can see it, but it's a 10mm socket, 10mm socket. Comes out. I'm gonna pull the solenoid. This is the intake, so make sure that the rubber gasket comes out with it. There's two. So to remove from the connector, you basically, there's a spring clip here. Just gonna push that in, push in the spring clip, and it should just pop right out. So this is the top one, which is the intake one. Make sure that this rubber gasket comes out with it. And now I'm gonna go and remove the exhaust one, which is right below it, and they are identical. Bolt this out. You just wiggle this out. Don't drop that gasket. So this is the exhaust one. The wires are a lot longer. You see, push in the spring clip, and then pull this out. I'm gonna clean my solenoids with a little bit of brake clean. They look good to me, but my car only has 33,000 miles actually on the dot. But I can't tell they're any good. But I know every once in a while when my car is idling, it's not perfectly consistent. So I don't know if this will actually help or not. So anyway, it doesn't cost anything. It's just time it takes to take it out and clean it. I'm going to reinstall them in the same position as before. Some people swap the intake and the exhaust solenoids to try to isolate a problem, but I'm just going to keep mine the same location. When you reinstall them, you should hear a little pop. If you get the gasket in the right location, it will just make a little audible pop right when you put them in. So this is the exhaust one. It's on the bottom. make sure that the rubber gasket is on the bottom of the solenoid. There's a little section for it. It slides right there. Be careful when you reinstall the bolt, because you don't want to drop it in to the engine. And the bottom one is the exhaust. So I'm going to push this clip in and then it'll pop right back in. I'm going to install the top one, which is the intake. Pop this connector on it.
Sean?
But
You still working on that? Why are you getting car so much?
doing a ton of different stuff. Maintenance. Then you're gonna tighten them back up. And then basically put everything back together and you're done. The reason why I cleaned mine was as a maintenance issue. Doesn't hurt, just a matter of time. Alright, thanks.